Hello, good morning. Welcome to a video on Revsportz. I'm Snehasis Mukherjee from Indore, and obviously we are here because India are going to play England in their next clash in the ongoing ICC Women's Cricket World Cup in Indore on 19th of October. So yeah, as we all know that India kicked off their campaign with two straight wins against Sri Lanka and Pakistan back to back, and then they suffered two back to back defeats against South Africa and Australia. Both came in Vizag. So now with 4 points in four games and with a decent net run rate, I think India are in a tight position in terms of getting qualified for the semi-finals. But as of now, three games left in the group stage. First, as I mentioned, in Indore against England, and then Team India will go to Navi Mumbai to face both New Zealand and Bangladesh. So now all the eyes on the qualification scenario for the home team, right? So if you ask me, the and I think everybody knows the best possible scenario for the team right now to go out there, make a strong comeback, and win back to back all remaining three games, as that will take them to that 10-point mark, and 10 points will be enough for the team to get a place in the semi final directly. Then the net run rate will not come into play that much. But if one of the remaining three games do not go in their favor, then they will maximum reach to that 8 point mark, and then the net run rate will play a pivotal role, because your first opponent is England, and England have been superb throughout the tournament. Their spinners have been top notch. If you ask me, I think their spinners have been the best ones for me. I think it is very difficult, not being a subcontinent team. England spinners are coming to these conditions and adapting to the conditions, and they're bowling so much well, adjusting to the proper line and lengths. I think they have been superb. So if they somehow lose another game back to back three defeats against England, or against England also, if they lose, then the match against New Zealand can be a virtual knockout, can be a virtual quarter final, you can say, for India. Expected, given it is expected that India will defeat Bangladesh, but still I will say even Bangladesh clash will not be easy, because Bangladesh spinners have been superb, and the team has shown a different kind of spirit so far in this World Cup. Yesterday also against South Africa in Vizag, Bangladesh were very close to a famous win. I think they batted very calculatively. They knew that if they could have scored those 230, 240 runs, they have their bowlers, and their spinners have been very, very, flexible, I will say, in terms of adapting to the conditions. And Nigar Sultana Jyoti, what a captain she is. I think she has led the team very well, and the plans are very clear. Yesterday also, 2 3 good fielding efforts. They could have held those catches, and things could have been different for South Africa. So I think against top three games are coming for India, but right now all eyes on the England clash, because it is going to be a very exciting clash in Indore. It is mostly mostly possible that fans might get a high scoring game, but still against your bowlers will be key to restrict that total, because in the Australia game also, India scored 330, but against their bowlers failed. But yeah, India could have scored more 20-30 runs, according given the starts they got, by their openers. But again, the question is, what will be the combination, right? I think after the Australia loss, in the post-match press conference, coach Amar Majumdar clearly said that they are mostly unlikely to make any changes to the top five batting order, but they will also assess the option of having the six bowling option going forward. So if you really want to take that six bowling option in the playing 11, then who will be the player that you keep aside? It is most likely to be a batter, but then only your option will be Jemima or Harlin. And if you want to keep aside a spinner, what are the options? You cannot keep aside Dipti Sharma, all round brilliance, experience. You cannot, and she has been performing. You cannot keep out Snehana, because she has been performing with the bat. I know she has been a pretty average with the ball recently in the last two games, but with the bat she has performed. Entry Charani was superb against Australia. So let's see what will be the final decision for Team India. Right now, team has already arrived in Indore yesterday. They will have practice sessions, obviously. So let's see. Me and Trishadi will definitely go to the practice sessions and observe the players that are gearing up for the Indore clash. because that might suggest us, which of the players can be a part of the part of the playing 11. But as of now, it seems that the six bowling option is a very very must need for the team, because especially considering the dew playing a huge factor in these upcoming games also, because in Indore also the temperature is quite hot and humid, so maybe the dew might play a huge role here also, and then that six bowling option will be crucial for Harmanpreet Kaur. And against Bangladesh, as I said, that their spinners did well, because yesterday, because in Vizag rain happened, before the match started, so that is why there was no such dew, so that is why their spinners got the grip and they performed pretty well, even then Indian spinners against South Africa, what they bowled against South Africa. But as of now, all three games are very crucial for India, and as I mentioned, the best possible scenario will be for them to win all remaining three games and get that 10-point mark and seal a place for the semi-final. But if one game here and there they lost, then again, and won remaining two, then with 8 points, the net run rate will play a huge role. But if they somehow unfortunately lost two out of three games, or maybe all three games, then it's done and dusted. The home team then will exit from the home World Cup with a heartbreak, and it will be a very shocking result for them, because if you ask me, before the World Cup they have come with a good momentum. They won the home series, they went to England, defeated them in the ODI series, they went to Sri Lanka, defeated South Africa and Sri Lanka in the tri series. So expectation was there, at least, that the team will qualify for the semi-final. But if they don't do that, then that will be very shocking and very heartbreaking also, and that will raise serious questions about the future of going forward. What will be the pathway for the women's cricket in the Indian circuit? So let's see what happens. Till then, take care and thank you. We'll definitely come up with all the latest update from the Indian camp. Till then, take care and please keep an eye on Revsportz for all the other updates. Thank you.